We are recording. So let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet flat on the floor. Feel all the parts of your foot touching the earth. Relax the knees, just a slight bend. Bring the hips forward just a little bit so the coccyx points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Tuck the chin in just a little bit. Let the shoulders drop down, relax, come forward, allowing the arms to just fall slightly in front of your body. Breathe in through the nose and allow the abdomen to expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down to the abdomen. And then we pause. Let the abdomen contract, pushing the breath all the way up and out the nose. And focus on the breath. Feel your feet sinking into the ground. Feel your energy flowing deep into the earth. Nice deep breaths. Focus on the breath. Focus on the quality of the air as it enters your nostrils, and it changes as it goes down the torso. And then in the pause, feel it warm in the abdomen, in the lower dantian. And then on the exhale, feel that breath, that warm breath, rising up and out through the nostrils. Let's start with a very small twist. So bring your left hand up, I'll mirror you. So it's going to stay in front of your chest until the very last moment where you'll then push out. Your right hand fingers are facing down behind you. We're going to turn in increments. So we're first going to turn from the waist and lower spine, then from the mid back, then from the upper back. And then you're going to start to look over your shoulder, getting the upper back and shoulders, and then push the arm out a little bit, get a little extra stretch here. And then we come back the same way. First look back and relax, bring the arm back to the chest. Then we do the mid back, the lower back. And we'll do that again. Lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulders and neck as we push across. And come back in increments. Breathe out as we turn. Try to make it more fluid this time, but feel each segment turning. Breathing in as we come back to the center. Breathe out as you turn. Last one. Look around as far as you can, get a little extra push with the palm, and then come back to center and switch. So right hand in front of you, in front of the chest, fingers up, left hand, fingers down. Start by just turning incrementally. Try to feel each vertebra turning in place, starting from the bottom, working their way all the way up into your neck. And now try to make it a little more fluid. Still keeping it incremental, but just let one flow into the other. Really try to turn the head and push the palm. Keep it nice and slow. Last one. Good. Step out to a slightly wider stance. And we're going to continue with the idea of the twist. We're going to do the digestion twist. So here as you come across, excuse me, you're going to lift your elbow. Feel the stretch all the way down the rib cage, and in the last part of the stretch you're going to feel in the abdomen. Here we really push out with our lower hand, and we lift and come across with the elbow. The left hand then comes to the ear, across the face, and then the elbow rises. We breathe into the center, we breathe out as we make the twist. One more time each side. Nice and slow, get a good stretch, good twist. Good, come back to center. Let the hands rise up, extend outward. Put your left palm up. You're going to turn your head, look to the right. Now, as you turn your head and look to the left, you're going to turn your hands over as far as comfortable, and then back again. Really try to take that thumb and causing the whole arm to rotate. Don't just rotate out of the wrist. It should all come all the way up into the shoulder. One more time each side. Back to center. Drop it down. Bring it up the center line. Bring your feet fairly close together. As you breathe in, bring that energy up into the lungs as you come up onto your toes. Breathe out. Go flat-footed. Let's do that twice more. Breathe in, bring it up into the lungs, on your toes. Last one. Good. Chin tucks. Bring the head in straight in so the chin stays level. And then push it straight out. Breathe in as you come in. Breathe out as you push out. Try to relax the shoulders. Just use the chin to lead the way to stretch out the neck. One more time. Bring it in. Out. And just relax. Now we're going to do something similar, but we're going to go up and down. So you're going to always lead from the chin. I don't want people doing this, because what this is going to do is this is going to crimp the nerves in the back of the neck. The idea is when you're looking up, sort of, you're not tilting the head back like that, but you're leading with the chin. So you feel the stretch all through here. And then as you come down, again, lead with the chin, but out from the body. So the head doesn't get tucked in too tight in either direction. Breathe into the center, and then breathe out as you push either up or down. One more time. And relax. Now take your head and allow it just to sink down, chin to the chest, shoulders relaxed. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck, just relax into it. And then just very gently roll your head to the left and just let the ear head towards the shoulder, but relax the shoulders. Don't lift the shoulders up towards the ear. Let the ear try to get down to the shoulder as you feel the stretch all along your right side. Just try to sink into it a little more as you breathe, very naturally. Bring the head upright, and then let it sink down to your right shoulder. Bring it upright. And just slowly turn, look from side to side. And then just very gently head up and down like you're saying yes. We don't go too far down, too far up. We're just making some movements. You step out to about shoulder width or a little bit more. Nice stable stance. Bring your left hand up and let it cradle the back of your head. So it's partially on the neck, it's partially on the skull, it's supporting the head. The right hand comes around and is right in that lower back here. Now, in all of this movement, we don't really want to do anything out of the lower back. It should all be stretching through the chest, the sides, the neck, shoulders. So we're going to look up and back as we lift that elbow. Then we're going to bring it across the body and down. Breathe in as you come up and across. Breathe out as you come down. And it's a variation of 9 ghosts drawing swords. You want to make it a little more challenging, do a little bit wider stance. And then as you come down, really come down and collapse. The elbow crosses across the knee, the opposite knee. We open up. We breathe out, collapse. That's not comfortable or it's too much on the lower back. Just stay to the small movement without bending and collapsing. One more time. Now, as we come forward, let the arms spiral around so they switch. And just keep going back. And then breathe out as you come across. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you come across and down. And again, I want to make it a little more strenuous. You can bend your knees and collapse. That's not comfortable, as I've said before. Just stay within your comfort range. Any of these postures, you should never feel any kind of discomfort. Just means you need to back off, you need to make the movement smaller. Or you may find you can't even do the movement, and then you should just visualize doing the whole movement and just let the body do what it can comfortably. One more time. Come back to center. Bring the arms down. Let's clear to the lungs again, bringing the feet in. Up on your toes as you breathe in into the lungs. And then back to flat-footed as you push down. Twice more. See how long you can hold this last one. Breathe in. Good. Step out to a slightly wider stance, actually, so that you're nice and stable. Take your thumbs, put them on either side of your spine, just above the hip bone. As you breathe out, lean back into the thumbs and let the thumbs dig in the muscle there, kind of massaging. Breathe out, lean forward, relax. Move the thumbs about 1/4 to a 1/2 inch up, and then do it again. Slowly working your way up. So you just start to get to the rib cage and then work your way back down. Last one. Good. Keeping your hands on your hips. Nice big hip rotations. Try to do it all out of the hips, so the shoulders and the head hardly even move. And reverse. Now kind of make the circle smaller and smaller and smaller till basically imagine you're drawing little circles in the ground with your coccyx. And reverse. Step out to a slightly wider stance. Bend from the knees, not forward, so that you come straight down basically. Back of the hands come together. Bring that energy up. Torso to the chest. Breathing out, go out. So we breathe in as we come up. Pause, breathe out, as you push that energy back down into the earth to be recycled. So here we're gathering energy from the earth, bringing it up the kidney meridian. So the energy starts rising up from the bottom of your feet, up your legs, up your torso to the K27 points. And then you take whatever energy you no longer need, no longer serves you, and sending it back to the earth to be recycled. Try to feel that cool water coming all the way up into the torso and removing the heat from the body and sending it into the ground. This is called the fountain. One more time. Staying with that water theme, let's have our palms face down towards the earth. But imagine your hands are on the top of a pond. You're standing in the water and you're going to run your hands along the surface of the pond by changing your weight. So step out to a wide stance. Lean to your left. So the hands, notice, shifted to the left. Now we're going to lean to the right. Hands just move with it. Then they form a circle as we shift our weight back and forth. Try to feel the surface of the water. Breathe out as you go out. Breathe in as you bring that energy in towards the body. Really get a good weight shift here. Try to keep the hands same distance apart. One hand doesn't drop inside the other. And bring it back in and just move side to side for a moment. We're going to transition into moon over the lake. So we're going to go to the left, mirroring you. Go to the right. Let your hands float up. Palms stay down, only about to the height of your head. Then they float back down as you shift your weight back and forth. Try to do this as effortlessly as possible. Shifting the weight causes the hands to move side to side. So you don't have to use the muscles in your arms at all. And then we're just doing a slight, just drifting upward and settling down. One more time. Come back to the bottom, go to your right. Let's shift back and forth again. Now this time we're going to go weight to the right. Then as the weight shifts to the left, let the hands float up and we go the opposite direction. Try to feel some kind of resistance against the hands, especially when they're running along the bottom. You can feel something of substance there. As I've said, like the surface of the pond. One more time. I'm going to bring it in. We're going to drift to the left, drift to the right, and now we're going to turn circles like we did out in the beginning, but now we're going the opposite direction. Just running your hands along the surface of the water. Couple more. Last one. Bring it in, go all the way to the left, right, left, and then back to center. And just stand there for a moment and feel that energy in your palms. Turn your palms up. Bring the energy into the chest. And rotate the arms around to the back of the hands face outward and pull it into the chest. You're using your hips to go forward and back. Bringing that energy into the middle dantian, into the heart. Summer in the 5-element theory is the element fire, and the yin organ is the heart. And the color is red. If you like visualizations, imagine bringing red light into the chest and the chest filling with that red light and just glowing with that warm, loving red light. Last one, bring it into the heart. Turn your palms so they're facing the heart, one palm over the other, but not touching. Draw that red light, that energy from your palms into your chest, specifically into your heart. Now let the hands float up, keeping the wrists crossed. Come up just above the head, turn outward and down, drop down just a little bit. Bring that energy up into the heart and then back down. I apologize, but I've got to run and do this. You can keep practicing or whatever you like.